Hello guys, welcome to my another ASMR video. So today I'm going to test you on some easy basic math questions. So let's start the video. So this is the first question. What is the average of 10, 20 and 30? Option A, 15, B, 20, C, 25 or D, 30? What do you think is the right answer? So the correct answer to this question is 20. Now you must be thinking that how it is we will just do 10 plus 20 plus 30 by 3. So we are gonna get 20. Let's move to the next one. So, says the ratio of boys to girls in a class is 2:3. If there are 10 boys, how many girls are there? Option A, 12. Option B, 15. Option C, 18. Option D, 20. Please think about it. This is a ratio problem. Please think about it. Think about it. Okay, so the correct answer is 15. And now write this because we can take this 2:3 as something 2x upon 3x, which is equals to, now we can say that the number of girls is 5, and first we have to do number of boys. Number of boys is 10, and then number of girls. So this x gets cancelled. This will be 5. So y will be equals to 5 into 3, which is 15. I hope that you got this. Now let's move to the next one. What is the next number in the sequence 3, 6, 11, 18, 27? A, 36, B, 38, C, 40 or D, 42? What do you think is the answer? What do you think is the answer to this one? What do you think is the answer? You can pause the video in the between if you want to think more about the answer, otherwise just enjoy. So the answer is B, 38. Now it is because now 3 to 6 we have O plus 3, and for 6 to 11 we have plus 5. The difference I'm saying. And from 11 to 18 we have plus 7 difference. So 18 to 27 we will have plus 9 difference. So the next would be, obviously 27 plus 9 will be 38. So there are odd number differences. So I hope that you get it. Now let's move on to the next one. Okay, so it's given a number is 100. It increases by 20%. What is the new number? A 110, B 115, C 120, or D 125? What do you think is the answer? What do you think? What do you think is the answer? What do you think is the answer? Please think, and you can also pause the video if you want. So the correct answer is 120. Now we're gonna do is 20% of 100 is gonna be 20. Now because it is increased, so 100 plus 20, which is going to give us 120. So now let's move on to the next problem. What comes next in the sequence? 3, 7, 50, 31, 63 dash. A 95, B 111, C 127, or D 129? So think about this, think about this. What do you think will come next? So the correct answer to this is 127. Now why it is 127? Because it is 3 to 2 plus 1 is equals to 7, and 7 into 2 plus 1 equals 15, and 15 into 2 plus 1 is 31, and so 31 into 2 plus 1 is going to be 63, and then if we do the same for 63, then we get 127. So now let's move on to the next problem. So the ratio of A to B is 3:5. If their total is 64, what is B? A 24, B 32, C 40, or D 48? What do you think is the right answer? What do you think is the right answer? 3. Please think. So, did you write the answer? Did you got the answer? So, the answer is 40. So, what we can do is, we can say A to B is 3x by 5x. Okay, which is A to B, and we can say that their total is 3x plus 5x is equals to 64. So 8x is equals to 64. So x is equals to 8. Now we have to find the B part. So B is 5x. So 5 into 8 is 40. So now let's move on to the next one. So it says a person travels 120 km at 40 km per hour. How much time does journey take? A 2 hours, B 2.5 hours, C 3 hours, or D 4 hours? Okay, so the answer to this is 3 hours. Now, because we know that time is equals to the distance by speed, so we are given 120 by 40, so it's going to be 3. Now let's move on to the next one. So it says, if 35% of a number is 70, what is the number? A 150, B 180, C 200, or D 250? So what do you think is going to be the answer? What do you think is going to be the answer? Think. So the answer to this is 200. Now we can say that 35x by 100, because it's saying 35% of a number and we are taking the number as x is 70. So we can, from this equation, we can get x equals to 70 into 100 by 35. So it's going to come from 200. Yeah, because it is cut by 2, and then it's gonna come 200. So now let's move on to the next problem. It's a problem question. A fair die is rolled once. What is the probability of getting a number greater than 4? A 1 by 6, B 1 by 3, C 1 by 2, or D 2 by 3? So please think and answer. What do you think? So I'll tell you the answer. So the answer is 1 by 3. Now, as you know that for dice we have 6 outcomes, so 6 out is the number of outcomes, and we want the number greater than 4. So only 2 numbers are greater than 4 in the dice. They are 5 and 6. So we have 2 favorable outcomes upon total number of outcomes. So it's going to be 1 by 3. Okay, so now let's move on to the next one. So a number is multiplied by 3 and then 5 is added. The result is 26. What is the number? A 5, B 6, C 7, or D 8? What do you think is the answer? What do you think is the answer? And this is the last question. The last question. Please think and tell me the answer. Think. Okay, so we can take the number as x. So we can do what? 3x plus 5 is equals to 26, because this is what the equation is saying. So by solving this equation, here we get 3x is equals to 21, because we subtracted 5. Now so x is equals to 21 by 3. That is 7. So 7 is the right answer. Okay, so I guess this is it for the video. And if you like the video, please give a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos. And I hope that you have a good night. So relax and